this moment, all of us here and the Bosun sa likod are proud to say Discussion Room 95 is officially back! Let's go! Okay, so I was in the first episode. Again, my name is Valencia. I'm a 5th year BSBA student. But today, we've officially built our cast of hosts that will share their opinions. Let's introduce one after the other. Come on. And then answer the question, how'd you get here?
Okay, so hi, I'm Holly Pantalyon, a 2nd year student from the IMC program. And how did I get here? Well, I was invited to join the podcast, and I think it was a good idea. I think two best things about this school.
Hello. Hi guys, my name is Xavier Villegas, but you guys can call me Sevi. I'm a 4th year industrial engineering student. And why did I join this podcast? Well, basically because I had a lot of things about what I wanted to say and I want to start a movement, you know? I think it's a good outlet to start a movement, what's up later? We'll talk about it.
Alright,
Yeah, see you later.
So, my name is Lola Amour. I'm a first year college student of BSBE, pioneer course of UA&P. So, how I got here, so in the morning, my mom dropped me off at school. She was like, okay, ingat ka na. Okay, so basically one day, Marga and Kyle approached me and they were like, yo, do you want to join the podcast? And then they explained everything to me. Just told me that I can be myself. And I said, why not? So, yeah, that's really it.
Cool.
Hey guys, I'm Ralph, a 2nd year student taking up political economy. And the way I got here is, well, it was a message from J.M. Farinas, one of my great friends. And he told me that Kyle wanted me to do something. And I said, yeah.
I'm Marga Jalandoni, 3rd year in UA&P, but 2nd year HCD because I shifted from IMC. How I got here, I got a message from Kyle, like a panic message saying that he needed help. And I was like, why, what's up? And then after that, I got a message from Marco saying we need your help. And then Kyle was like, say yes, no matter what. And then Marco said, you wanted to host the podcast? And I said, sure, because I wanted to try out something new, you know.
Go for it.
So,
Kyle messaged me also.
I'm under fire.
Should have been
Okay. So question, are you guys nervous? To be honest.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You
No,
are?
Yeah.
I'm still.
I think because it's just a start.
Yeah.
So maybe later on.
So testing the waters, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think you guys have to know that the premise of Bosun and how the whole production team chose you guys because we really wanted a diverse set of people who can share their opinion and have quality opinion. Diba? So if you don't be yourself, awkward. You get me?
Yeah.
So okay, so just be yourself and don't worry. From experience from the last podcast, after a few minutes, G in.
Okay.
Shout out to Bosun.
Shout out to Bosun.
The real GG.
And shout out to
Chazzy Production.
Chazzy Production.
Yeah.
Right, Cholo?
For sure.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so what do you guys want to talk about first? Anything.
What was the latest event in school?
The one last week.
Yeah.
It was Crossfire. Catch me
Fire.
Was it last week lang?
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So did you guys go?
No, I didn't go. I went to a retreat. So.
Did you go?
How about you guys? Did you guys go?
I went. It was really fun.
I went. I was
To be
there
honest.
also. Yeah.
Lola Amour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
They
history
were
of
really
performance
fun.
is lit.
When they did the Valerie and they all went
Yeah.
down.
The saxophones.
Yeah,
That was
saxophone.
fun.
They all fit in that stage. I was like,
Yeah, that was surprising.
oh.
And ang ganda talaga ng mga kanta nila. Huwag mo na.
What's like?
Huwag mo na talaga.
Yeah, you
what's a
should
good
listen to
song?
those.
Yeah, what's your song?
What about?
But
Ayun, pwede ba? Yeah.
I never heard of that.
It's a good song.
Never heard of that.
Bro, you gotta stop.
Well, now you guys.
Step up your game,
After this
sir.
podcast, hit Spotify. That's the first thing you have to do.
Okay, appreciate it.
Now I'm gonna message you if you listen to it.
Okay.
Watch me.
Watch me watch.
Yeah.
Who's PNT?
Me.
You didn't go? You didn't go in your
No,
PNT?
no,
You have to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need
Priority.
to. God first.
Yeah.
Aren't you the project
Shout out to E&P.
It's an org
Yeah,
weekend
for life.
edition.
It's a USG committee, not an org.
USB committee.
It's committee on the USG.
How was that whole process like the whole planning and everything?
How was it?
Yeah, how was it?
Oh my. It's a thing. A lot of our events, like people don't know the behind the scenes of the events.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Because
it's
they
like a month preparation.
Or more.
Oh, really?
It was more than a month. I mean, like, we started planning it at the same time we were planning Unitas Awards. If you don't know, Unitas Awards is like to celebrate like the last year's organizations and best students and teachers and moderators. So the trend is usually we wait for Unitas Awards to end and then we plan Hatchery Crossfire in a span of 2 weeks. And then they have Hatchery Crossfire like right before midterms week. But this year we're like, no, we need more time to prepare because we want to make it better.
that was like a long time to prepare. Long time to prepare.
Like a little bit more than a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from Unitas Awards to Hatchery,
When
wasn't that long?
When was
Wasn't it?
Unitas
Yeah,
Awards?
when was that?
September, is it?
September.
August?
Like first week of September.
Yeah.
Like September 4. Yeah. Yeah, so it was like straight for us. Like actually not straight, like we were planning Unitas Awards and Hatchery Crossfire at the same time. So 2 events in one.
How'd you manage that?
You know? It was pretty tiring.
It's that
But
PMP magic, bro.
PFT magic.
yeah,
For
it was
sure.
cool. It was cool.
How'd you get Lola Amour, honestly?
You just contacted the manager. We I don't know if you know Nathan Dumagas.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
he's your batch. He was 26YP last year, but he went to Ateneo.
Oh, is he the guidance?
He
He was like he was like people saw him walking around the school and they thought he was a student because he was so at home.
Why'd you tell
But
me?
yeah, he's like the youngest in the band. He was a student last year, 26YP, but now he's in Ateneo University.
Can I just say, like, shout out to that guy. When I was 16YP, I'd always see him because I had friends in a different block, and I just see him on his Macro, like, just mixing songs. So he's like super devoted to that stuff.
You see the DJ of Lola Amour?
He's the pianist.
Oh yeah.
May DJ sa band.
Oh man,
Guys, the DJ
Mga
is
classic band ko.
Wait, so who are people from Lola Amour?
Majority of them are students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the singer? The singer?
I'm not sure about the singer, but I know majority of them are students. Like, they kind of mentioned it on their way out, because like we ordered them crew meals, and then some of them were like, "Oh, can we keep it because dorm life?" So I assumed like, okay, they're still students, but they're pretty young. That's what I know. Like they're pretty young man, but they're doing really well. Like they performed right after in Coke Studios. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They performed Coke Studios.
Yung nagpa-block ng YouTube.
Wow.
Yung nagpa-block ng YouTube video.
Yung may ad pala.
Skip ad.
Sorry.
Sorry. You had a plan also. You were
Yeah, at some point, like, wala lang. I don't think I had a really big help.
Holly was marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holly.
I was
yeah.
marketing in PMP. My team was marketing the event.
I think marketing is
Stressful.
I think marketing also did well.
Yeah, you guys did the recording thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But,
that.
that was a recording. But
That'd be fun.
yeah, we couldn't have done it without MMC talaga. Kasi they were the ones making the posters. We conceptualized, but then they make it into what it was.
Yeah.
Galing. Yeah.
But you guys were like the side, like
Mm-mm.
like the Dragon's Freedom.
Yeah, the memes
Yeah.
on DFW, that's us.
Yeah.
So we just posted anonymously. But then, honestly, like, how was the marketing of that? Because we know that it wasn't, parang the turnout of people during the event itself wasn't as what we expected it to be.
Yeah.
So I think in that sense, marketing could have done better.
Yeah. I mean, let's get like outsiders' opinion because like
Yeah, that's
our
true,
challenge
that's true,
for
yes.
Hatchy
I need that one,
Crossfire every year is like awareness. Like that's always been our challenge.
Yeah, that's true.
Like getting people because like last year like the participants like were really low, like so broad.
Last
Because a
year.
lot of them were saying that when you guys were freshmen,
Yeah.
a lot of them were saying that they didn't know about it. Like because of the because of that short amount of time of planning and marketing, like we didn't have enough time to like prep. So
How about like activations? Like I heard you guys have a lot.
oh yeah, we had
Yeah.
2
like
activations.
the one in USC, right?
The-
Oh, there was like a singing.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I mean that was part of
Yeah.
Hatchie, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't an activation. Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
just part of the program because like,
Ah.
another challenge of Hatchie because you have to think of an event every day.
Yeah, and also like the
Something
costume
different.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like-
costume day. Yeah.
Was there a lot of people actually wearing costumes?
A handful, not a lot.
Not a lot, but then
Yeah.
before how was that? Like,
Yeah.
Last year,
you, Kyle.
Yeah, that's how fifth
you know,
year
Kyle,
student.
like you've been in this university for
Yeah.
longer than any of us, so like I feel like you know.
I don't know.
That's super senior.
Super.
No, but seriously though, I don't know. So I've experienced this whole thing like 5 times. Okay. I remember when I was like when I was first year, I wore a costume every day. Because back then it was like one day is different. Like you wear a different
Theme.
costume.
Yeah.
There's a different.
But you
theme.
have to
Yeah.
wear a
She Mickey
costume.
Mouse.
Yeah, I wore Mickey Mouse once.
Mickey
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
And
Mouse.
Brian Sese, imagine, me, Brian Sese, and Clark Dino. For those who might not know who those are like same as me, senior citizens of the university. So we were all wearing costumes. I don't know, and then like no offense to the PMT people, but like I do feel like from my year it like dipped.
Okay.
Dip.
Yeah.
Dip,
well,
bro.
You wanna do?
This is dip.
What's that mean?
Uh,
I'm older. I don't know your lingo.
Well, another challenge we face is that the freshman population is growing every year. Like, yeah, like your batch is a lot smaller compared to their batch. Like their batch, they're
Yeah.
like 700, 800. This year's batch, they're around 600. So it's like you're trying to reach out to 600 people to get
Yeah.
involved. And like based on last year's results, like the thing with the costume day, like we made it every day last year, but like no one, it's either no one really dressed up for it or it just wasn't like super obvious. But then like they did in some days, but then towards the end like they stopped because and then we came to agreement that we actually weren't supposed to push through with the costume day, but then Mito, our president, was like, no, like it's a tradition, like it's a walking activation. So like we were like, okay, let's push through with it because but we were gonna just make it one day because what we try to put ourselves into the shoes of the students. Like imagine having to come up with a costume outfit every day. And it's like, some people are still doing midterms, some people are kind of stressed. So it's like, so why not just make it one day, big day, like annual costume? So it was a new idea to test out.
Let's ask the PMT consultant.
you want to ask me a question?
Sige, go sir.
You know what you do?
What?
You know what you do? And a good suggestion is you put the costume date on Halloween.
So we have to move the event to the
Para
end
like,
over.
you hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, so that means like
Oh,
more fights.
Crossfire. And then Halloween pa.
Yeah, it's like a hollow. That's actually pretty smart.
Oh,
But I don't know
smart,
if
yeah.
it's
Then
that's the
That's
timeline.
yeah.
That's the timeline. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the timeline, you know.
It's possible. Like it's possible.
Next year.
A Halloween
Next year.
crossfire. It's
Halloween.
fun. Imagine the decorations. Cool kaya.
Yeah, we can
For
do the
lunch.
tapping. I don't know if you guys noticed the
Yeah.
activation.
Yes.
Yeah, you noticed?
The screaming animals and
Yeah,
stuff.
stream animals. Okay.
That was
So we had like a super short 1-day activation. Like we changed the tapping sounds in all the tapping stations. Like it's possible, okay? It's super possible. You have to send a recording to ICT, and we sent a recording of someone saying "Welcome to Hatch Week" in a lion voice and anti-pass back in a parrot voice, and it was working for like a whole day.
I said the tutor there in the garden.
Yeah. Like there was people who were so confused. Like they were tapping and they were like, "Masira ba?" Because they weren't hearing the beat, but they were hearing something else. So they were confused. It was working, but it was unfortunate because we only made it on a Wednesday, and then
Not
There's a
long.
lot of people on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
and then at the end of the day, a very important person in UA&P said to take it down.
Because they didn't like it.
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's that person?
Who's that person?
It's secret.
Sorry.
We tried, Sammy. We tried. Me and Sammy tried.
Why?
But I mean, we got approval like from TSA and like ICT and HR. I think the approval we were missing was Mancom.
Wow.
So, like,
Maybe
the people.
you don't have like Hatch Week spirit.
No, man.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to
Actually,
get Unitas, man.
There's something I've been wanting to say about that. Like in terms of our experience last year, my first half week when I was a freshly. I think the problem in my opinion, is that a lot of us didn't understand what was going on. What's hatchery? Why is this person trying to get me as an egg? What's a dragon? That's what happened with me last year. But fortunately this year, I'd say the marketing was a whole lot better. And I was able to understand that, oh, it's like student to student mentoring thing, kind of. And yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. And another thing we did is we tapped on block reps. Like that was super helpful. Like we had a meeting with the block reps and we were like, okay, like this year, like we want you guys to feel involved and we want you guys to be like our point people. So if like all your batchmates have questions, like you gotta hype it up to them, you gotta answer their questions. So we had like a whole like presentation, like this is what hatchery is. So you gotta know it, so they did super great. Like they really did their job. And then we also did FDP sessions. Like we stole like the last few minutes of FDP to promote it because they're all there. So
That's smart. Even if it's
Smart.
yeah, and just I don't know, that's a bit hard because it's not the school na.
Ah,
Yeah, FDP cassettes through peers.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So but then NSTP's like not. That's like a four. I don't know. I never took NSTPs. But I know it's like more serious.
Why?
It's not
The easy
Spanish
way out.
citizen.
Wow.
What?
She took
Is that legit? You don't get.
Yeah, but you have to pay, right? You have to pay.
Your brothers also didn't.
I don't think they did.
Okay, said he didn't.
Because he's still 6'3".
What? I'm Spanish also.
Anyway.
Anyway. Okay, moving on. So my question is, because I didn't go.
Shame on me.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
So why didn't you go, Kyle?
Anyway.
No, why didn't you go?
Change topic. Change topic.
No,
But I heard though.
All stars
What?
I
are
heard.
No, answer your question.
I didn't go because I was using sick.
Right.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
vintage, and I was really tired.
Excuse.
I was really tired.
Are you even part of this unit?
Anyway,
Are you part?
so my question is,
5 years, guys. 5
5 years.
I've given 4. Okay, anyway, so people told me afterwards, like I was asking how was Crossfire?
Yep.
So they said that okay, the bands were solid, like everything was solid, but like konti lang daw people.
Yeah.
So why do you
that is
think
true.
that is?
Really?
That is true.
Really? Solo?
You know, I was actually, if you're like, I was talking about this with someone the other day, because I think we probably, like, based on our attendance sheet record, it was around 250 people who attended. And like, I know the population of freshmen in 16YP was 600 in total.
Wow.
So we were planning to at least halfway, like 50%, which was like 300, and we couldn't even reach that. Yeah, so like we were actually wondering like, because you know we stepped up the marketing, we tried making the activities known, the lodge decorations were seen everywhere, like what was lacking?
And I don't know, but then I think what's super frustrating is that based on the sign-up sheets for Dragon and Egg, there were a lot of people who signed up. So around 300, that's half the population for the freshmen.
Yeah.
And then for the eggs, it was around 200. So you would expect kasi na there would be a lot of turnout. Kasi a lot of people signed up for it,
Yeah.
diba?
Mm.
And it's voluntary, no one forces you naman to sign up
Yeah.
for these type of things.
Yeah.
But then, parang what I noticed kasi is that, okay, diba usually the dragons, they are the ones who contact the eggs.
Yes.
That's how it
Yes.
works, right?
Yeah.
And what I noticed is that, for example, a dragon, they get the name of their egg and then they see who it is.
Oh.
Tapos kung parang di nila ka-vibe or di
Oh.
nila trip, they won't contact the egg. So it's so sad, to be honest. Kasi, you know, you shouldn't be choosy with
Your
who
eggs.
your egg is, you know, who your egg is.
Yeah.
Parang that's the whole point of hatchery crossfire, so that you can bond
With someone you don't know.
yeah, with someone you don't know. And I think for me it's so frustrating. So that's why I think that contributes to why not a lot of people went to Crossfire. Because they did not vibe or they you know,
With their egg.
with their egg. Like some people they didn't even meet their eggs. You know, parang it's
Yeah,
it's
so you know what? That's actually like what you brought up was really interesting because we were also noticing like, oh, introvert, extrovert, like is that so like, you know, like this is just out of my thought, like not UA&P anymore. Like, what if you put in the survey, like, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Like, you have to pair,
Would you-
like,
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it shouldn't be
It
that
shouldn't be
way,
because
right?
it's random.
Like, it's not a
Dragon tag is
Yeah,
random.
it's. And there are some eggs that weren't ever contacted by the dragons. Like, I was like, for that, it's like, you're signing up to be a dragon and you're not gonna follow through.
Yeah.
Like, we actually had more dragons than eggs this year. Like, that was like,
Really?
yeah,
Why?
we had more dragons than eggs this year.
Oh, I
I
don't
mean, that's a
know.
good problem. I mean, usually we have
More eggs.
more eggs than dragons, but this year there's more dragons than eggs.
So you finished all the eggs.
Yeah, but some dragons never even got paired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they did, because there were enough
They got
people
a,
who
they
signed
got,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's also why we have to do cross school. I mean, like, the ideal is like school to school,
Yeah.
but because the ratios were so off, so we're like, okay, we gotta do cross school. Because, yeah, that's why we opened it up to, like, we opened like 36YP to
Yeah, they could be.
fourth year, like, they could be dragons. Like, we
Dragons
don't
can
even
serve,
ask
yeah.
fifth years anymore because we know that they're busy already.
yeah.
Yes, but I mean, if they want, like, they can ask him for sure. Like, they definitely can. But we don't force unless you want to be a dragon. Like, this is like for my future reference. So
So Mark,
our future reference.
do you have an egg?
I was a dragon twice. I think
When? Second year, third year, fourth year.
second and third year.
Okay.
Who are your eggs? Who are your eggs?
Oh.
The $1 million question.
Secret, you know who you are. You had a great time.
Wow.
Anyway, well, okay, so what's interesting with this whole thing is that since I am the fifth year here, what's interesting is that like it's weird like the marketing's in an all-time high, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, for like 5 years I was here, even when I was first year, I can recall like the marketing was never this good. And then like if you look at Crossfire, like this is probably the most popular band that PMT has ever brought here. So like I still don't
Understand.
yeah, it's hard to
Bakit ba talaga?
yeah, because you have to say apathy, but like parang that doesn't really tell us the whole story.
Okay.
It's also like freshmen and 161B. Like, why did they want to join? Like, you know, it's for them.
And who doesn't enjoy live music? Diba if you're there, it's live music.
Yeah, Cholo, what's wrong with your band?
Wow.
Like Cholo, what's
Wow.
wrong with your generation?
I never heard
Yeah,
of
pero
that.
meron din namang mga hindi sila pinapayagan ng mga na. Kasi late na.
What?
Lalo si Cholo.
Okay, honestly, sobrang laughter. Kasi,
Laughter, bro.
Laughter
Go, stop.
wow. So, during Hatchery Crossfire, actually Crossfire in particular, I'd be stepping in and out of like the events area. And then I'd see some of my batchmates and I'd be like, why do you guys keep going in and leaving? And then the thing is, a lot of people like go in and then they afterwards go to kegs kasi parang may ayaan, parang sad lang. You know, they're missing out. Like, S1E2 is so bomb, honestly.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Bomb?
Oh, as in bomb.
Yeah, man,
big
the
bomb.
bomb.
The bomb.
Can you tell us how a bomb sounds like?
I'm too old for this.
Alright.
So what you're saying is
They slept on it. The
Does that mean?
the freshmen slept on the
Oh
event.
yeah, so it was your batchmates. I mean,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah,
Like, outside
yeah.
of the three.
But-
Would you think that, for example, like a possible contribution is that they're alcohol, maybe?
I mean,
like kasi diba you said they would prefer to go pa to gigs.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Gigs.
Keys.
Keys.
Gigs.
So, sa poster.
But then like, so what do you guys think is the main reason? Do you think it's like
That's something we've been trying to
Do
figure
you
out.
think it's only freshmen? Do you think it's
Do you think it's
Yeah.
like what you're saying? It's not. What if it's not the fresh?
because if we all agree that the org setting it up, even the USG and everyone like organizing it, like did really good.
Yeah, like I have to hand it. Like this year, I really felt like the orgs, like the other org, like I really felt that spirit of Unitas, like the other orgs, like helping us out and participating.
Damn.
I don't know if I used it right, but you know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
But that's like all like the performance orgs and like even like Bosun and
Shout out to
MMC.
Bosun.
Shout out to Bosun.
Shout out to Bosun.
Bosun.
Chatty production.
MMC, all the performing arts orgs, you know, like Squadra, Chorale, Drumline, who even made a chant for us this year, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And like all the other orgs, like who helped us out to make this event, ISA, you know, who made this event possible. Like, but then, and they even like help us try to spread the awareness, cause like we kind of told them like we're gonna need your help, like, and they were like super G obviously because you know they enjoy performing and some of our events. But then yeah.
Me, I have a question for Cal since you're the fifth year. During your time when you were a freshie, and it was your Crossfire, Hatchery Crossfire, were
In
your
NBC.
were your
FPC.
In FPC.
Multi-purpose
Yeah,
sport.
it was
oh
MPC.
yeah,
It wasn't even like
Yo, just out there, you know what it is.
my Crossfire was FPC also.
Yes.
And during like yeah,
Was it?
it was FPC yeah.
How about
Last year did you see na?
last Friday?
Ah.
But it's
What?
still there. It's still there.
MPC turned into USC.
My transformation is it.
It's just a name.
Okay, going back. Wait,
Where
wait,
you
wait,
study?
Why do you
Hey,
say
hey,
the name? The name. diba? Same place.
Same place
Oh my
with the
God.
name.
Ay, bubulin na ako ni Holly.
Okay.
Wait lang. Okay, wait. Were your upperclassmen super into it? Like, compared to now, like, how were they initiating,
Yeah.
like, more than this year?
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
No, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it wasn't that. Like, it wasn't that brought us to MPC and like EDM pa back then, bro. I was like,
Really?
lahat kami tumatalon. I have picture. Nathan.
Sample nga, sample ng rib.
Para maglaan, Nathan lang. Just pakita mo yung picture, like somewhere in the screen. Anyway, anyway, but like, I don't know, we were all there. Like, majority of my block, I remember, and majority of the people in my whole batch was there. It was like, wild, because it's mas EDM. It's like, tayo na tumatalon-talon kami.
I remember
Always ako, dude.
I remember buying Crossfire, it was mostly DFT. Like that's
Really?
when I
Yeah.
Like,
During our events, like,
you were 3 years ago, so
Yeah,
right? So 3
yeah.
years ago.
like everyone was just swarming there.
It was all PFP. During
When I
your
was
first
second
year.
Second year. Yeah, my first.
Yeah, your
I was
first
there.
year.
I was there.
Yes, yeah. You were there. But that's what I noticed. Like, I remember that was even brought up afterwards. Like, majority of.
Who performed?
Even, I think. It was Reverb, Erickson.
Oh yeah. So,
Kami rin eh. Erickson.
Yes.
Wait,
but then everyone went, diba?
I think hindi pa rin sa
Yeah, like, it's
This was 5 years ago.
Ay,
Everyone
push mo
relaxed.
yun, bro. Buhay ko mga dalos right now.
You're not that old, guy.
Okay, anyway. So yeah, if you're trying to say that like the upperclassmen have a part in it, I think for us, I think it was just, you know, you had to go there. Like, it was just like,
It was a thing.
it was a
Yeah,
thing. Like,
it's
if
a
you
thing.
didn't go, parang ay, corny.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a feeling back then. Like, if you didn't wear a costume,
So nice,
like,
though.
if you wore a costume, like, dahil mga piercings, oh, just...
Ganun ba nangyari sa'yo?
Of course, bro.
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
Mouse.
Mickey
Wala.
Mouse.
But I don't think you can change the mindset. You know, like if a person is like, I'm corny.
Maybe we can't change it because we don't know what it is. So, Cholo, please give us the mindset of these batchmates of yours. And how do you perceive the whole thing?
Oh, yeah, how do you
Like the
think
young-
that
Is
you're-
it like,
Yeah,
oh,
did you wear a
it's
costume?
not cool?
Did you wear a
Like,
costume?
For
And
you guys, is it not
during-
cool?
Wait, during my...
No,
No, like,
this
No,
like
like
your
this
batchmate.
year.
This
Like,
year?
what would your batchmates
Honestly,
say?
like, I haven't really gotten feedback from my batchmates because everyone that I've gotten feedback from were like the people that actually went.
Mhm.
And most of the people I really talked to are like already part of PMT, so I don't know. Honestly, good feedback. Like, again, as I said, like the guest performers were like super good. And then one of my friends was actually in the holding room as like same holding room as S1E2. They had a really good time naman. So it was cool. And then yun nga lang, I think the real obstacle is that some people really just buy a ticket and then once may nagkaya na umalis, alis na talaga. I don't know. That's how I saw it.
So, masyado na cool.
Oo.
So
Yeah.
what makes them stay? What makes you stay?
My love for the school and spirit of Unitas.
Stay?
Did you
No,
stay?
I stayed for a while.
But the way you're
He decided to downplay it.
Yeah.
I'll stay for a
No,
while.
what happened? What happened is I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
able to go to the event itself because my role was to guard the holding rooms, and then they had like a change of tasks, so I didn't really have a really big break. So that's kind of I wasn't really able to see the whole event, more of just the S1E2 performance. And can I just say, sobrang bomb ba talaga?
Bomb!
As in swear,
Oh.
swear
Oh.
the G,
Miss Project
Swear
Master.
to G.
swear the G,
I know.
swear the G, bro.
Well, if you think about it, in terms of this year and your generation, yung kinakwento mo kanina, it's similar for one reason. It all revolves around being cool. Diba? Teenagers, students,
I like trends.
everybody wants to fit in, everybody wants to be the representation of what cool is. In your time, it was all about, participating in it, wearing the costume. And it's still the same thing now. However, nag-iba nga lang yung parang mas cool ka ngayon if you act like you don't care. Mas cool ka ngayon if you
Oh,
go to kegs and
I agree.
Maybe also, for example, I noticed also like the music, for example, like props to S1E2, they're super good. Also Lola Amour, but baka their music's too chill. Like people don't vibe with it.
Don't
Maybe they would prefer yung mga
Or
rave talaga.
Very
Pizza rock.
DJ.
Yeah, I think a DJ
But
would.
then it's like
But
because some people like said no.
EDM?
Not with I mean like through the proposal process, like they second guess the DJ. So we respected obviously for the proposal process.
Dapat we get like a
But then
ASAP.
huh?
ASAP rock.
EDM?
Yeah, ASAP rock.
You know, we actually like that was actually our challenge, like picking like the right performers.
Yeah.
Like we did thanks to Lance Romero, our CFO. Like he suggested to attack it economically. Like to do like a survey. Like
Yeah.
of like these are your bands, like who are you willing to watch, who are you willing to pay? Like just so we get because we thought that would be an incentive. Like this year we're getting outside performers. Like last year they started the outside performers, but what are their names? I forgot their names. But then
Last year?
yeah, the outside
Yeah,
performers.
S1E2 also.
No, not for BS, for Crossfire.
Oh, Crossfire. Oh, I don't know.
you guys had
Any names
Old
okay?
Flamingo.
Any names okay? Yeah.
She's
okay.
only 16.
Yeah,
Any names
S1E2,
Uy, she's
yeah.
only
Three.
That was for BS.
It wasn't three.
No, there was only two.
Ano
It was
BS?
Crack Soda and Any Names Okay.
Alright.
Variety show.
Ah,
Variety show.
BS.
That's different. That's different. That's different.
Team ka ba?
Then yeah, like
That's all.
so we thought getting outside performers that were known by like freshmen 16YP. But of course we didn't ask all of them because we didn't know how and we didn't have enough time to do like a formal survey. So like it was just a few I guess like a small population, so it wouldn't be that great of a leverage or source. But then yeah, so we had like a list of performers initially. And we also could only get performers that were within budget, of course. Like we actually had a contact for what's the name of that rapper guy?
Kisa?
No, Filipino.
Drake.
No,
Al
not
James.
Curtis Smith.
Curtis Smith.
Like, we got in contact with Curtis Smith and all these other like Oflam, Ransom, but they were just like crazy expensive.
Wow.
Like Ben is like 250K now.
Damn.
Like,
That's crazy.
because I remember like for variety show, like other PMP members were like contacting Ben for variety show, and then it was like 100 at that time. Now it's like 250. So all the bands are like, I mean, because they're getting more popular, so it happens.
So, what's your budget?
Our budget for bands.
No.
For bands.
You don't have to.
We'll just ask the.
You can just tell me later.
Cholo. What's the budget?
Consultant.
Mamaya. Mabalan na.
But yeah, I mean, that was definitely a challenge. Like getting the right performers. Like, we were really thinking of, like that was really what we were thinking of this year. Like this event is for the freshmen of 16YP. So they're the people we want to get to be there. So how do we get them to be there? Like, so with performers, like.
No, but that's the thing eh. If you keep trying to chase like the cool thing, like contrary to what Ral said earlier, I mean, okay, so we all did it, right? Back then, during my
Yeah.
day, sama. Like,
Back in the day.
back in the day.
Back in Kyle's
Like, I remember, why does everyone keep saying that it's a different generation? We're from the same generation, okay? But like, I don't know, it wasn't the cool thing, eh. Because I was miserable wearing that Mickey Mouse.
But what made you like perfect?
I don't know, it was just, okay, nakakaya siya, no doubt. Right? Pasok sa school, I was wearing a onesie from the gate onwards.
That's
As in, like, from the gate onwards, walang backpack.
Matindi.
I think the reason why in your time like everyone was so G is because everyone was doing it, and you know, like you said, it was embarrassing. But then when you saw other people do it, it wasn't be embarrassing.
Yeah, like it was
So
normal.
like yeah, it was normal. It's
Yeah.
like you know, like you're just doing what everyone else is doing, so you feel like it is normal.
No,
So-
but and even like not even just your year, like the year before you, like so I was talking to my boyfriend, and he was saying like during his during his Crossfire, it's also like everyone was super into it. Like it was like really fun. Like they were also playing like EDM music, you know, like it was like legit like that.
Those were the days.
People were like really participative during
Also,
his first year.
In my
How about your first year? Yeah. sorry.
my first year, well,
Siya yung nasa stage.
I think the reason why I think, but I didn't go to my Crossfire.
So wala na.
Yeah, but then like the activities, like the costumes,
The
yeah,
hat
hat
trick,
trick,
yeah.
that thing. It was okay. Like I think I dressed up. Like I wore a, because ours was like jungle or safari or whatever.
Yeah, safari.
Yeah, so I wore like a floral shirt or something.
Wow.
No, but then.
Like, no, but that's actually like a good, like this the costume has to be easy.
Yeah.
Like maybe animals is too hard.
But the thing is, like, my friends are the ones who were so G to do it because of their dragons. Like,
Yeah.
they
So the
did-
dragons
so
do
the
have
See,
So, like-
so
like they
of
even
course the
happy.
freshmen, if they see their upperclassmen doing it, and then they like have so much fun with it, they'd be also G to do it.
How about you, Ral? Like you were dragon this year, right?
Yeah.
So did you like know your egg prior, or you just like
No, I didn't. I met with him 3 days before the actual start of my challenges.
Okay.
And actually peaceful.
Who's your egg? Give him a shout.
Don J.
Don J.
Don J.
I met Don J.
Yun.
Don J.
Sorry.
So yeah, I met him in USC a few days before Hatch Week itself. Tapos, I just wanted to introduce myself, get a feel of who he was. Para when the challenges actually came, parang may rapport na talaga kami, diba? It wouldn't be too awkward or anything. Pero, Hatch Week was just a week. But I felt like I really got to know him a bit more because of the challenges. It's all about
That's
really
the purpose of
jumping
the
in.
challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like instigate that bonding.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. So when I was hearing all this stuff about people talking bad stuff about Hatch Week, I didn't understand it because, in my opinion, it was fun.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah.
It really does.
Because like, you know, like Ral is the type of dragon that really wanted to like reach out to
Yeah.
his egg. So like
But anyway, so I actually saw this post on Dragon in the mall,
yeah.
wherein Anon was saying that Crossfire was so boring and stuff like that. And I got so hurt because you know, we put so much time and effort.
Yeah.
Or at least Anon, we could have placed Y so that we can fix it next year.
Yeah, no, like, we
Right?
definitely appreciate the
Like for you, why was it boring?
Like we as UP, like we're growing like committee. Like this is probably like our 6th year, 7th, and like so we're learning like every year. So like we're definitely open to constructive criticism.
No, but I don't know. Like you guys did great. Honestly, take it from the one who experienced multiple PMDs. Like, promise, you guys did great.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
My problem is with the upperclassmen.
so problem is upper class.
Upperclassmen.
Okay, the thing is, I can't talk because I'm one of them.
Yeah, same.
So I'm
Same.
not gonna talk.
Same.
So you guys, it's Marga, you talk. Who's your egg?
I didn't have one.
Oh,
I didn't have
she's
one.
She was answering.
I knew everything. If I was doing, I couldn't even do the egg hunt because
Okay.
like
Accept it. But then me, like, you know,
like,
well, my
we're busy.
explanation is just that who are like who
No,
don't
but
get
why,
an A.
why didn't you? Like just
Uh,
like
Personally,
yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
okay,
I'm
man.
gonna sound so mean.
So, no, it's okay. Go.
That's what you're here for.
Oh, okay, that's
That's what
what
she is.
So
You
like,
can do that,
honestly,
right?
like I'm from I don't want to bash anyone, but then like I just don't want to waste my time, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to. I think I already have a lot of stuff at like,
Yeah.
basketball, schoolwork. You know, like I'm trying to, fix. I'm gonna set my life and get good grades and everything, and just having another person to deal with. It sounds like so much of a burden, but then like kind of.
No, I mean it's understandable. Like we expected like those, especially like seniors and fifth years, like who would be really really busy. Because like majors is the most demanding, and
Yeah.
you're like gonna graduate, you're starting to think about work. Like
Exactly.
that's why we have to open it to third year and under. But we prioritize the seniors. That's why some of the second years and 365Ps didn't end up getting paired. Because we prioritize upperclassmen because that's how it's always been. But then it's like that we always take that into
Yeah.
consideration.
So I just didn't.
So
I
maybe-
just didn't. Yeah, I didn't want.
Maybe we have to open it to like all levels.
Yeah.
But would that be weird? Like if you were at 26YP and you had a freshman A?
265 yeah, freshman, eh?
Yeah. So
I think also that's the
Exactly
problem.
the point.
It's like I forgot to mention this last 2 days ago or a day ago. Is that saying like the problem was that the egg and dragons, they were the same age.
yeah.
So it was like there was no mentor or like someone you could look up to because same age, and it's like, oh, I'm just the same age as you, so why would I listen to you? Why would I?
Yeah, but
go with yours.
again, I think
It's a brand.
let's take into consideration the years they spent in the university.
Exactly.
Because it's how the dragon will help the egg adjust to university life.
Exactly.
So for
That's
me, age is still like something to consider, but then it's more of, experience in the
Yeah.
university.
I know
Yeah.
naman some 36YP eggs who had a freshman. Dragons that had a freshman dragon. They got along. I guess it just really depends on like how you approach
Yeah.
your egg.
And I think like for us PMT members, I think we should encourage our seniors to join more because imagine it's their last, maybe their last Crossfire, hatchery Crossfire. And it would be nice to pass it on, the experience you had during your Crossfire, during your hatchery, pass it on to other people. Because
If that doesn't happen, it's just gonna go.
It's just encourage. We're not forcing you to do anything. But then see the value in hatchery Crossfire.
Or maybe you could give an incentive to the dragons.
Wow.
Like
No,
we actually-
we were actually
Cash.
No, like if
Sabi
you're,
niyo,
Yeah, no.
working, di ba? Okay, sorry.
like if you're a dragon, you get something.
Actually, we tried tapping on some profs.
Yeah, we tried
For
doing
incentives.
props incentives, but our moderator said no. Like not to do that. He
Why?
said, I forgot his reason why, but he said, because parang it's not connected. Like unlike UG, it's like PE, so
Yeah,
you know,
so
it does
Yeah.
games, athletics, so there's some kind of connection. But with Hatching, it's like how is it related to
yeah.
the class?
But
Oh, yeah,
actually,
good for this.
a lot of profs were willing. Like I would just talk to them
Oh yeah.
about it casually lang. Like, hey guys, we have blah blah blah. Yeah, go for it. And it was super.
So I feel like we should, because at the end of the day, we still have to get certain signatures.
Yeah.
So if it's not approved, then it's not approved.
Well, there's no harm in trying.
Yeah, I mean, if like next year, if you could collect more, then I say go for it. Yeah.
And I think in this entire situation, one thing to always remember is Unitas talaga.
Unitas.
A lot of us
Unitas, bro.
a lot of us keep saying Unitas this, Unitas that, but how many of us actually
Embody
it and live it? Because it's all about putting your differences aside. It's all about participation. It's all about unifying everyone, cooperating with one another. And I think we tend to take that for granted.
Okay, so with that being said, since question now for everyone, we need to make a consensus. You say the answer is Unitas. How are we going to reach this? From here, considering that we've tackled hypocritical upperclassmen to to younger batches who are really cool. Really cool. So, to the Kegs Life, lower batch. So, what do you think the consensus is? Pag ano na tayo, from the, herself. I'll be last 'cause I'm too old.
Consensus for like
What should the university
Yeah,
do?
resolution.
Like everyone. Not just PMD, not just like,
no, yeah, it's definitely like a university-wide effort. Like it's the role of the students, teachers. I have to admit, like this year CSA really helped us. Like they weren't hard to talk to. They actually like when we asked for like last minute activations, like we did an activation in Pearl. If on Friday morning, like we parked the car.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Oh my
talking.
God.
Yeah, like we were calling on people that tinted car, like and speakers outside, telling them about Crossfire. And they were like, yeah, go for it. Like just next time, just make sure you put in the proposal. So they were like really supportive this year, which was really helpful. And whenever we had problems, like we could just run to them. But then like, I guess like there's that void, I guess, with some upperclassmen, which I understand because they're really busy. But there's some upperclassmen like I have now, like they're really G. Like they're like like second year, third year, fourth year, like there are those that were really like making effort to hang out with their eggs, do the egg hunt, to do the challenges, like posting them online, like but then it's better to get everyone involved. But I really like also how the works helped us out also this year, USG and whatnot. But I still,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So there's still Unitas there. Like in terms of
But
the
it's not
orgs.
enough, I guess. Like,
And I guess it can always keep improving. My consensus about the topic or about this would be nothing's gonna be perfect talaga. There are always gonna be people hating through the freedom wall, saying all that stuff. It's unavoidable. Ganito na lang, if you have something to say and if you feel that it could improve things, step up, voice. Tell people that kung may gusto kang sabihin to maybe improve next year's
yeah.
Hatchery, Crossfire.
Call them out.
Diba?
Call
And
them
if you can do something, hindi ka naman busy, participate. That would be my opinion on it. Because that's what I've been trying to do.
I actually agree with what both of them said. Because like, yeah, I mean, with what Ral said, there really can't be an event tailor-fitted to everyone's
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
So like, that's really the struggle, but it's not something you can actually achieve in my opinion. So really, it's more of, people are kind of just ignorant about the whole thing. Like, some 6YPs don't even know what it is. Isn't that crazy? Like, every day you're in USC and then like,
Crazy.
ano yun, pare?
It's crazy.
So, yeah.
So crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's more of like just like lessen the ego and the ignorance and just like makisali na lang.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next time.
Oh,
Wow.
4 years ka na.
So, what's the question? How do I say it?
How do we, what's a suggestion to make Unitas?
Okay. I guess like, same with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
huh?
Like,
I thought we were gonna start a movement.
yeah, like, I did like reprimand them and call them out, but then that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like one of those ignorant people too. So like, I can't say reprimand them because I'm one of them. So I can say reprimand myself.
So how do you start a movement?
Again.
Next time.
Next time.
Today's not the day.
Today's not the day.
Today's not the
Baby
day.
steps.
Baby steps. Go.
Okay. So, like how I see it is I see the Unitas within the orgs because for Hatchery Crossfire, all of the orgs, committees, USG, PMT, MMC, like what Marga said, Squadra, ISA, all of these orgs really came together to make this event really, as good as it could be. And in my opinion, it's more of like, for the rest of the university, for the student body, it's more of like pagsasama. Like enjoy your university life. It's not all about studies or you have those commitments, but yeah, I mean you should know how to
agree.
enjoy these because this is where you make memories.
Yeah, this is.
But if you think it's not cool, it's super cool because you get to meet new people and then enjoy bands wherein you can't even for example, these bands, you can see them kahit saan-saan lang.
And you get to make an impact on the
Yeah.
people that just entered
Yeah.
the school.
So for me, as in, just try it. There's no harm in trying.
Agreed.
It only happens once a year.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
what's 3 hours to your whole year, right? So
Here.
I think since you guys all said the parts for the, like, especially the younger, like, batches, I think also for the higher batches, like, it's really important, especially for the 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year, kung 7-year ka. Because at the end of the day, you can't fault freshmen for something they've never experienced. Because they don't know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
You're right.
for people who actually know that, oh, the level of Unitas can go way much higher than this, like, it's also our job.
To make them feel, because they
to
don't
make-
know it.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
know. So,
So we're
like,
starting a movement.
yeah, we have to start a movement. So if you're gonna ask me a very tangible, like, way to fix this whole thing, I think it just takes like one batch, like the first, like one batch to break the cycle.
yeah.
Right? Because like if like let's say the next freshman batch, and then lahat tayo tulong-tulong to make this batch like super anti-apathy, whatever. Tuloy-tuloy na siya, because like the batches that will come in,
Because they
oh,
make
that's the
sense.
norm. Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Semi.
Insightful.
Insightful. Okay, so like do we have to end now? Oh, sorry. Okay. So again, this is discussion room. Ano number 95 ba 96?
95.
95. Okay. So this is discussion room 95, everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to everyone here. Like, baka gusto nyo sumama no? Para makita na kayo. Sige na! Sige na!
They're there.
Come on, they're there. I'm there.
They're
Jam!
And there comes from the
Oo nga, sila kuya. Come on.
Kuya!
There's
Are you
three
sure?
more.
And wait lang, Mr. Editor-in-Chief. Come on. Okay.
So guys, it just takes one batch.
Make a
One batch.
One batch.
One batch.
It takes one batch.
One batch.
So,
Next year.
one batch.
Peace. Peace,
so,
bro.
Wait. So starting. Wait. So starting now, this thing's gonna be like a weekly thing. We're gonna talk about anything under the sun, really. Like, the whole point of this podcast is really to share like the insights, opinions of different people who are not only like have really good things to say, but also are not afraid to share them. Because like for a university that, you know, like we're trained in the liberal education, right? We should, like, ideas should be more free flowing in this university. And that's the whole point of this thing. So, this is the first time we've done this. Actually, this is the first time na kumpleto kami. But
Actually.
yeah, so I hope you guys tune in next week. Like, wait for all.
Wait, I have a question. Are they allowed to suggest topics?
Yeah,